As you get older, have you ever felt like your legs get tired more quickly, find it difficult to stand for long periods of time, or even start to lose your balance? You may think that this is a natural part of aging, but don't think of it as just another sign of aging. But it could be a sign that the body is starting to lose important nutrients that support muscles and balance. But did you know that there are ways to slow this process down? As we age, bone density decreases and muscles weaken, which can increase the risk of osteoporosis, joint pain, and falls that can be fatal. Statistics show that 1 in 4 seniors over 65 experience a fall each year, and in many cases, injuries from falls can change a person's life forever. But the good news is that you don't have to lose your strength and balance just because you're getting older. There are 3 important vitamins that can help keep muscles strong, balance stable, and mobility maintained even into your 90s and beyond. And more importantly, all of the vitamins we're about to discuss have been scientifically proven. So if you want to stay active and avoid the risk of bone fractures and muscle weakness, be sure to watch this video all the way through. Because I'll explain how these 3 nutrients work in the body, how to get them from your daily diet, and when to consider supplements. But before we begin, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on more health information. 1. Calcium. Calcium is the main mineral that makes up the structure of bones and teeth, with about 99% of the body's total calcium stored in the bones, while the rest plays a role in various important physiological functions, such as muscle contraction, nerve transmission, and blood clotting. In older age, bone density tends to decrease naturally due to the reduction of the hormones estrogen in postmenopausal women and testosterone in men. This causes calcium to be released from the bones faster than it is reabsorbed, increasing the risk of osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a condition where bones become weaker and more prone to fracture, especially in weight-bearing parts of the body such as the feet and knees. Calcium deficiency can cause muscle weakness, muscle cramps, and tingling or numb sensations in the feet and hands, which can increase the risk of falls. Natural sources of calcium that are most easily absorbed by the body are dairy products, yogurt, and cheese, as they contain calcium in a form that is easier to digest. Calcium can also be found in green vegetables, such as spinach and broccoli, although some vegetables contain oxalate compounds that can inhibit calcium absorption. Other alternatives are seafood, such as sardines and salmon, eaten with the bones, as well as fortified foods such as cereals, plant-based milk, almond, or soya. Seniors who find it difficult to get enough calcium from food may consider calcium supplements, which are generally available in the form of calcium carbonate and calcium citrate. Calcium carbonate is better absorbed when taken with food, while calcium citrate can be taken at any time. The recommended daily dose for the elderly is about 1,200 milligrams, which should be divided into several small doses, as the body can only absorb about 500 milligrams of calcium at a time. However, excessive calcium consumption may cause side effects such as kidney stones, constipation, indigestion, as well as decreased absorption of iron and zinc, which may lead to other health problems. In addition, too high levels of calcium in the blood can cause heart rhythm disturbances, weakness, as well as impaired kidney function. It is important to balance calcium intake with vitamin D intake to ensure optimal absorption and utilization of calcium without the risk of side effects. 2. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is an essential nutrient that plays a role in the absorption of calcium and phosphorus. These 2 minerals are needed to maintain bone strength and density, especially in the elderly who are prone to osteoporosis. Without adequate levels of vitamin D, the body cannot absorb calcium optimally, resulting in brittle and easily broken bones, especially in the foot area. In addition, vitamin D has a role in muscle function, especially in maintaining muscle tone so that it remains strong and responsive to movement. Seniors with vitamin D deficiency often experience muscle weakness, particularly in the legs. This can increase the risk of falls and serious injuries such as hip fractures, which are often difficult to recover from in old age. Research has also shown that vitamin D plays a role in the regeneration of muscle cells after physical activity or injury, so it can help speed up the recovery of muscles weakened by inactivity or degenerative conditions. The main source of vitamin D comes from exposure to sunlight, where human skin can synthesize this vitamin when exposed to UVB rays. However, this ability decreases with age, so older people are more at risk of deficiency. Vitamin D can also be obtained from fatty fish, such as salmon, tuna, sardines, mackerel, egg yolks, beef liver, and fortified cereals and juices. For older people who find it difficult to get enough vitamin D from sunlight or food, vitamin D3 supplements are often recommended, because vitamin D3 is more effective than vitamin D2 in increasing blood vitamin D levels. The recommended dose for the elderly is about 800 to 1,000 IU per day, which should be taken after meals to increase its absorption, especially if the meal contains healthy fats that aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamin D. However, despite its importance, excessive vitamin D consumption can lead to hypercalcemia, which is a condition where calcium levels in the blood become too high. This can cause kidney stones, nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite, impaired kidney function, and even mental confusion and cognitive impairment in the elderly. Therefore, it is important to control vitamin D intake and check blood vitamin D levels regularly, especially for seniors who take supplements regularly, to ensure that the dosage remains within safe limits and is beneficial for bone and leg muscle health. 3. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12, or cobalamin, is an essential vitamin that plays an important role in nervous system function, red blood cell production, and energy metabolism, all of which are essential for maintaining healthy leg muscles and bones in the elderly. One of the main functions of vitamin B12 is to protect nerve cells by forming myelin, a neuroprotective coating that ensures that electrical signals in the body travel properly. Vitamin B12 deficiency is common in the elderly due to reduced production of stomach acid, which is needed to release vitamin B12 from food for the body to absorb. So many elderly people experience peripheral neuropathy, a condition where peripheral nerves are damaged, causing symptoms such as tingling, numbness, pain, and weakness in the legs. This condition can impair balance and increase the risk of falls, potentially leading to serious injuries such as pelvic or knee fractures. In addition, vitamin B12 deficiency can also lead to megaloblastic anemia, a condition where red blood cells become larger than normal and are unable to function properly, which can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and muscle weakness. The main source of vitamin B12 comes from animal products such as red meat, salmon, tuna, eggs, milk, and cheese. But for the elderly who have decreased absorption, fortified foods such as B12 fortified plant-based cereals and milk can be a good alternative. In addition, seniors with severe deficiencies are often recommended to take vitamin B12 supplements in the form of tablets, capsules, or even vitamin B12 injections, especially if the deficiency is due to impaired absorption, such as atrophic gastritis or pernicious anemia. The recommended daily dose is 2.4 micrograms per day, which is generally safe to take as vitamin B12 is water-soluble. However, in very high doses, some people may experience mild side effects such as acne, indigestion, or sleep disturbances. Because of its very important role in maintaining nerve, muscle, and body balance functions, adequate vitamin B12 intake is especially important for the elderly to maintain mobility and prevent balance disorders, as well as leg muscle weakness that can hinder daily activities. Now you know that vitamin D, vitamin B12, and calcium are the 3 key nutrients for maintaining leg strength, balance, and muscle health in old age. Combined, they will provide the best protection for longer mobility, a more stable body, and a better quality of life. This video is for educational purposes only. If this video is useful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss other videos.